Okay, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil?
Rihanna, did you attend any of P. Diddy's parties?
You know what they're gonna do to you in jail?
Why am I going to jail?
Let me show you.
What?
I did not have that girl that night.
Hart just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. That was stupid.
Right before Diddy gets arrested, Kevin Hart has all 4 of his vegan restaurants closed at the same time. Rumors online say Diddy was an investor in the vegan restaurant and then it was tied to criminal activities or something like that. And there's a tape of Kevin and Usher out there that's keeping Kevin quiet when it comes to Diddy. So what do you think happens when they catch Kevin Hart in the street and ask him point blank, what's going on with Diddy parties? You're not gonna believe this answer.
Okay, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil?
You'll see,
When I hosted for Diddy,
Yeah. Nah?
you asking the wrong person the wrong question. That's your question.
Do you think he's safe in jail?
Wrong person, wrong question. You asked me about bread for me, I'm the guy.
Kevin Hart had one job. All he had to say was, I did not participate in any freak-off parties and it would be done with. But instead he deflects the question completely, even though we know you hosted Diddy's parties, and I'll show you guys that later and show you how crazy it got. And you know what's weird? Is they asked Rihanna the same thing in public, and look how she answered.
Rihanna, did you attend any of P. Diddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-offs? That's crazy.
I know, that response was ridiculous. All you had to say was, no, I never did it. I never participated in freak-off parties, and she would be left alone. But instead, she deflects just like Kevin. Why is it that these celebrities cannot just come out and say, no, I did not attend, I did not do any of those things, and I do not support Diddy or what he's being charged with? I don't understand why it can't be that simple. It's very confusing. And when it comes to Kevin Hart, he acts like he has no idea why they're asking him this when he has a very close relationship with Diddy and Jay-Z.
I'm around a bunch of men that are doing amazing things in their life. Basically, you're writing chapters. Chapters get good, they get better, some get worse. It's your job to complete that book to the best of your ability. My question today is, are you focused on the ending of your book? And if so, how great do you want to make it?
Kevin can act dumb for the paparazzi, but we know you've been to plenty of Diddy freak-off parties, and I hope you're not on those tapes, and I also hope you got checked, because you know Diddy is passing around that herp like it was a collection plate at the church. I think you have to be pretty close to be giving out speeches at Diddy and Jay-Z events. You're talking about the top 2 people in hip-hop who have every connection to every other industry. Jay-Z picks who performs at the Super Bowl. Diddy started companies with Harvey Weinstein. They pick who's gonna be on top. Pay careful attention at who still has a career and who doesn't.
When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time.
There's rumors that Kevin Hart tried to tell the elites no, and because he did that, they put out a tape on him to show that they got the power to end his career whenever they want.
You know what they're gonna do to you in jail?
Why am I going to jail?
Let me show you.
What?
This is gonna happen to your little in jail.
Embarrassing you is just part of the ritual, and it just keeps happening over and over again until you submit to their will.
I know that I'm gonna hurt the people closest to me.
She's the woman at the center of the Kevin Hart extortion scandal.
I'm not an extortionist.
You might have heard about this story when it happened, but it goes so much deeper, and I'm gonna show you stuff you've never seen, I guarantee you, with audio of Kevin Hart telling exactly what happened. It was definitely a setup by the elites, and the evidence I'm about to show you about how it really went down is kind of shocking.
She and Hart were secretly videotaped getting intimate in a room at the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Las Vegas.
It's crazy because the only reason Kevin Hart's career survived this is because he was able to blame one of his friends of 15 years for being the one to extort him and making Kevin Hart now look like the victim instead of the perpetrator.
The popular comedian and actor claims someone tried to extort a reported $10 million by threatening to release the tape.
Not only was this a complete lie that nobody ever asked him for millions of dollars for the tape, but his boy who he blamed for doing it wasn't even there the night that Kevin slept with the girl. Much less, there's not one piece of evidence to connect him to this.
We're going to law enforcement to catch the criminal who did this.
Kevin knew the 2 girls he took with him to the hotel room that night are the ones that recorded the video, and he said so on his own to the district attorney. Before we jump into the audio, let me catch you up on the details of the event. These are from Kevin Hart's own words. I'm just wrapping it up because his audio is a little muffled. He says he went to Vegas on a jet with his billionaire friend, and these 2 girls, Morgan and Montia, who were in the hotel room the night of the incident, were with this billionaire friend. He didn't want to name him because he said he's married. He didn't want to put him on blast. Okay, mind you, his friend JT Jackson, who took the blame, wasn't even on this plane, wasn't even in on Vegas. He flew in, I think, the next day because he's in none of the pictures of the night they went out. Kevin said he was flirting with her, everything was going good. He got off the plane, he went to go play some high stakes poker, and then afterwards they went out that night, where he mentions that he took some Molly. He's saying his friend offered it to him. He didn't say the friend's name, but the rumors are Kevin likes to take Molly when he goes out, much like Diddy does and what they do at all his parties.
He said, come on, Pastor Lee, I'll never let you do anything. He said, look, man, I haven't done that shit in years. I said, I'm not going to, I said, give me half. Give me half of it, okay? And I'll put it in my drink when it's watered down, okay? That way it's watered down. I do the half because it's in my drink. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're drinking. The night is good. As that night goes, I'm now with the girl Monty at the end of the night. Monty and Morgan came to the room, right? They came back to the room. They make drinks while we're in the room. They make drinks. Now, at this point, I've been with them. You know, they've been there. They were on the plane. At this point, I'm not going to lie. My comfort level with the girls was comfortable enough to say, okay, guys, go ahead, y'all make it. Y'all gonna make the drink. I went upstairs to go put my stuff up. I come back downstairs. We take the shots and we take a drink. After I take the shots and drink, I go, look, I'm fucked up. I go upstairs. When I go upstairs, if you look in one of the pictures, I have on a black shirt. My black shirt is buttoned up to the top of my fucking throat. It's buttoned up. I laid in the bed. I'm dressed. I didn't get undressed. I remember getting in the bed. If you look at the color pictures, I have on the same black shirt. It looks like it's a different color because of the light. It's the same black shirt with a collar. That same shirt is the shirt that I got in the bed with. And where the fault is, I don't remember what Morgan did. I don't remember if Morgan left when I went upstairs. I don't remember if Morgan took a second and came upstairs. I remember Monty got in that bed. I'm knocked out. Nothing happened that night. I did not have sex with that girl that night. Okay. I had sex with her the following morning.
At this point, Kevin goes over how she perfectly set him up in the middle of the bed and she called him over to the exact spot where the camera could see him. And he confirms that only the girls came to his room that night. Nobody else could have did it.
Before that, nobody else is in my room. Nobody else is in my room. They were over at the other hotel with my friends. They went to dinner that night with my friends. Nobody else was with me there. Nobody. So there's no way that somebody came in before them and set that room up. There's no possible way.
Now, here's the only time that Kevin mentions JT, who he says was in his room the next night after the encounter with the woman. This is the only time that his friends were in his room.
That night, they all came to the club Marquee, and they met at my building. Now, at this point in time, my friends are there. My friend Damien, my friend John, myself, my friend JT, were all in the room. They came. We stayed in that room for about, I would say, max 10 minutes. We're downstairs in my feelings before we were leaving out to the club. That's when they took the pictures of me and she was sitting on the couch. The only stuff that was taped was that night, the first night, when we went out and I got the black shirt on and they got the white episode, the girl Montez in every single shot. The only person that could have been there to do that would have had access to all of those things was Morgan.
Now, I'm not going to play the whole thing. If you guys want to watch the whole thing, I'll link to the channel below that actually went in and got the documents and the audio file. She's a lawyer. She's really good. She got all the tea on celebrity cases and documents. But I just want to hit one last part where Kevin clearly states that he found out about the video because somebody was trying to sell it to Media Takeout. He then had Media Takeout discuss a negotiation with them to buy the tape for like $30,000 to $60,000. And then we cut back to where Kevin says right here, he recognizes that the screen grabs from the video where it was only 3 people in that room, Montia, Morgan, and Kevin.
Right. So that makes me believe, you know, there was a camera either attached to a person or in the purse or something else, because it's not like great quality pictures or anything. Right. It's not even great quality video.
So this is where I hate to break it to Kevin, but yeah, it was a hidden camera that the were wearing that they used to catch him in the act. And this was all set up through his billionaire friend that he's the one who brought the girls in the first place. It's not crazy for somebody to wear a button camera, a pin camera, a camera on a pen. The quality might not be great, but you'll still get the video, and you're gonna see some of these are actually coming out in this Diddy case where some of the workers that he hired were wearing secret cameras. And like I said, if you want more details of the case, you could follow the channel I link in the description. She's got all the tea on the original case file, and it's sad that not one piece of evidence connected JT Jackson to this case. Kevin Hart's lawyers reach out and call this girl who's on the videotape, and you won't believe what she says when they ask her about this video. If this doesn't mean you're guilty, I don't know what does. So how they got to JT Jackson as being the person who set this up is beyond me.
When Savage answered the phone, Brettler, now that's Hart's attorney, identified himself and stated he understood she possessed a video she had been, quote, shopping for a buyer featuring his client. Brettler still had not mentioned Hart's name. Savage claimed she had no knowledge of any video. Brettler asked her if she had visited Las Vegas recently, and Savage said no, not at all. So she denied she was even in freaking Vegas, allegedly. So Savage then stated she needed to get a lawyer. On September 7th of 2017, Brettler received a call from a man identifying himself as Boncour, Esquire. Boncour said he was recently retained by Savage, a family friend, and had not had any discussions with her regarding the situation at that point in time. Brettler explained to Boncour he would like to resolve the situation by obtaining the video, and his team would be in a position to purchase it. Boncour said he would have to speak with his client. The next day, Boncour advised Savage had no knowledge of the video. On a follow-up call from Boncour, he inquired as to how much Hart's people were willing to pay for the video, like the Hart video. Brettler said he would give somewhere around $35,000, a number lower than what was originally negotiated. Boncour asked, what about $40,000? Can I tell her that?
Could someone please explain to me how you go, hey, that's you in the video. Did you do it? No, I didn't do it. How much are you guys gonna pay for it? 30? Would you pay 40 though? What? You just said you didn't do it.
Brettler brought up a polygraph in order to confirm her lack of involvement. Brettler received another phone call from Boncour, who advised that Savage would take a polygraph for $120,000. And if she passes it, she wants $300,000.
If that doesn't spell out guilty, I don't know what does. The lawyer then breaks down all the messages that were sent to Kevin Hart's wife to track it back down to who is the one who created this account and everything, but nothing leads back to JT Jackson anyway. So if you want to dig through it, hit the link in the description.
How I found out was a DM. I don't know who it was. They sent me an edited video of Kevin.
Kevin went on to address this situation on his Netflix show, but my question to you is, knowing everything you know that I just showed you, everything that Kevin knows, and he was there, can you believe Kevin went ahead with this acting job on his show? He should win an Oscar for this performance.
He's been charged with 2 felony counts. His name is Jonathan Todd Jackson. He's been Kevin Hart's good friend for the last 15 years.
Shit is happening, so I still can't say the person that's suspected is guilty because it still hasn't been determined. So because of that, I still can't even find it in my heart to say that it's the person that they're saying is involved. Over 15 years of friendship.
There were times when JT would just pop up and come over. He was at our house on Thanksgiving, 2 days after Kenzo was born.
Kevin even managed to get his wife to feel sorry for him for this happening, for your own best friend doing this to you, huh?
Believe it. He's like still in shock.
I don't know. It's tough to talk about because the same hurt that I caused an individual, and that individual, being my wife, that same level of pain came right back to me.
Pretty much this shifted the whole story to the tape to a betrayal of a best friend, and everyone's talking about it in the media and even other comedians, and basically shutting down this guy JT Jackson, who literally didn't do anything.
JT Jackson did dirt.
Yeah.
The type of dirt that put a hit on you for, because it was an extortion move. Now this whole ass is going around acting like he didn't do nothing and was victimized.
What's going on with you in this moment as his friend when you see this playing out?
I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed. Still am. I'm gonna be dead ass. Still am disappointed in him. Him and I, we've been friends, since that happened, like a good 15 years strong. Strong. Like homie, you know my character. Yeah, and I was just sat there and I was just like, really? You know what I mean? Like, Like just like that, 15 years. You don't wanna wait for the facts. You don't wanna talk to nobody. You don't wanna.
So there was no call to you?
Nah. And that was another thing. If you thought that I did something to you, and we're like this, that they're accusing me, your boy, for 15 years, you don't wanna sit down and talk to me, brother? You don't wanna look me in my eye and be like, he never, ever sat down and called me on the phone to say, yo, we need to talk. I just found that odd. That's 15 years, brother. Come sit down with me. I wanted to talk to him, like, yo, that none of that never happened. To this day, none of that never happened.
When Kevin Hart cuts you off, he does not look back, no matter how close you are.
Now, you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I do his podcast.
Yes.
And we're trying to get our talk show back. Mo, whatever it is, I got you. They was like, oh, this is incredible because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is.
Correct.
Endemol says, we just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky. And Dave Becky said, Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique.
Then said he would partner with you, executive produce, whatever you need, Mo. Hey, we got you.
He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication. And we're going to talk Tuesday. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, it's a miscommunication. That was 2 years ago. If you talk to him, I talk to him.
But yeah, man, I was pissed, man. I'm gonna be dead ass. I'm still am. January 23rd on the day of my wife and I's anniversary, they kicking in my door. You know, which was weird to me because if you come do all of that, I'm talking about guns, all of that shit was out, lasers. They had it all. They took the whole door down.
Needless to say, after ruining this man's life, having everybody in the industry shut him down, he had no way of making money. He still didn't talk bad about Kevin, even though he could have.
I was never on the payroll with Kevin, period, ever. You know, did he look out for me? Oh yeah. I never take that away from him. I told him, I said, hey man, listen, but you looked out. Like, Kevin looks out, you know what I mean? So I had a career going already, you know? So I didn't need to extort anybody.
So Kevin's team want to make you believe that this guy, who was a working actor and good relationships with everybody in the industry, Kevin took care of him every time they went out. And he did all this to extort Kevin for only $40,000, which is the only number, that's the highest number it went to in all the documents that they found anywhere. There was no millions of dollars that was ever said by anyone anywhere. Needless to say, they dropped all the charges on JT because they had no evidence to begin with. So him and Kevin came to an agreement and said, hey, Kevin, make an apology video, please, saying that I didn't do this, I had nothing to do with this, and it was the wrong guy, and that I'm a good guy, I never did this to you. Kevin did not say what was specified in the confidential agreement. So JT turned around and suing Kevin right now for $12 million. But like, if Kevin just would have said that JT did not do this and he's a good person in the video that he put out, then none of this would even be happening. It's crazy because all the evidence that Kevin's team handed over to the DA to get JT arrested in the first place was all falsified. They created fake emails inside of Microsoft Word trying to say that it was JT's email asking for money, but you know, when you save a file, you could check the date on when it was created. And all these emails were actually created after the emails with media takeout and after his lawyer talked to Montia. Now, we could give Kevin the benefit of the doubt and say that he didn't know. Maybe his team made up the whole thing to convince him it was JT Jackson.
When you fast forward, once the DA realized that and realized that they got it wrong, what they should have done is dropped the case, walked away. What happened is that Kevin got together a team of very powerful and well-known attorneys, and they basically concocted a story to make Kevin look like the victim in the case.
For what? I don't know. But maybe if that's the case, he could fire everybody involved and prove that he really didn't know.
I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just, you've been off, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no.
Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah, you want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can talk about anything. But
don't do it.
Yeah,
Just remember that all this is alleged, and I do believe Kevin is a good guy, but could he just be a puppet that's being controlled like Cat Williams said?
Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are gonna say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress wearing people before him. So now Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time.
We all love Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. Dave Chappelle has never been a part of the Illuminati. They don't want him or me or people like us.
Dave Chappelle's old friend actually had a story about how Dave was freaked out when he told Comedy Central, "No, I won't be your puppet," and they showed up.
Remember the Aspen Comedy Festival? He came there and he was freaked out. What's going on? And all I could say is he was visited. And when he told me who visited him, my heart stops for a second. I'm like, "Get the fuck." He went, "You believe me, right? You believe me, Jim, right?" He's like, "They came to me." And he said the names. I'm like, "Yeah, the fuck." And what happened? And then all of a sudden he went to Africa. I know for a fact.
He was corrected.
Correct. He was, "Hey, we need to have a conversation."
It's not necessary for us to stir up that hornet's nest unless we intend to get stung 1,000,000 times. I didn't understand that. They had to sting me 1,000,000 times. I'm still not going to join.
Cat is insinuating that Kevin did whatever they wanted and that's why he got all the parts. And he didn't, and that's why they came after him. And someone else who said that also is Jaguar Wright, who spent time with Cat Williams, and she said the same thing, that the Illuminati was also coming after him, and she witnessed it.
Because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets.
He taught me so much in 9 months, but it was when the Illuminati first started coming after him. Cat was still wearing Kevlar to bed. I would get in bed with him at night and he would have Kevlar on in bed. That's what happened. The Flavor Flav roast, the moment that I knew the Snoop Dogg is sold out. That was a hurtful moment. They wanted Cat to humiliate Flav. And I'll never forget watching Cat. And he's sitting there looking at the fucking script and just shaking his head. And then the next thing you know, the phone rang and he picked up the phone and it was Comedy Central. And I listened to him threaten to kill him. He said, "I'm not doing this. You are not going to get a black man to agree to do this to another black man." And then that's when all the incidents started happening. Them sending people to the house.
If Kevin Hart was dumb enough to let a stripper record him, you think Diddy doesn't have tapes on him?
The machine you worked for, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. It is a time for Hollywood to hear this story. It's not going to be
scandal was with the first baby, the one in Vegas.
Yes.
So these other scandals.
It's another one in the office. Correct.
And showering and then going home. Like,
I told Aniko, like, Kevin is cheating on you with a girl named Mix Morgan.
Here I cut up all the clips of Kevin hosting Diddy's FreakOff party, and I just summed it up to the quickest part so that you could see what happened and how the relationship is with Diddy and Kevin Hart.
Kevin, come here, no homo. We're gonna have a contest. You know we're gonna have a contest, we're gonna get our breath first, because your breath be stinking sometimes. And we're gonna go back and forth.
First of all, make sure my mic is on. Before I even get into trashing Diddy, I'm going to acknowledge him on a special day. I bought the album. You know what I'm saying?
You bought
I didn't ask you for nothing.
No, you didn't.
I didn't ask you for nothing free.
Yes.
I downloaded it. I didn't go to the store because I'm lazy. It's a movement. I'll definitely go and take a swig of Mr. Rain.
And for real, you the comedian, so go light on me. Tonight's my night. Don't kill me.
No, I'm definitely going to kill you. Let's go in and let's
Hey yo, check it out. We getting so much money out here. I don't really feel secure. So, no homo. I'm taking big white people with me everywhere. Hey yo, we getting the party started. Hey yo, tell them what it's gonna be like. I gotta talk to Cat.
Let's talk to him right now. Listen, go just 5 minutes away, as you can see. Cocoa, so it is, sweetie. Hey, I'ma take it. No, after Listerine is definitely not good. It's gonna take a second. To be good. Bottom line, I'm in the house, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna show y'all the unexclusive. See, here he don't want y'all to see it. I'm gonna find this. That's what I do. That's what happens when you put a comedian in the room. But right now, look, I'm gonna give y'all a second, tour around, figure out what's going on, enjoy the house the same way I am. I'm gonna drink this, because I done fucked my mouth up with this goddamn Mr. Rings. Cheers to you.
Hey yo, tell them downstairs, just let up girls. Get it, girls, strike up a conversation or something.
I got my bad thing.
Let's go, let's work. So security, if you see somebody and they not dancing, they got to go.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. Period, point. Ladies, I need y'all to come in. Ladies, security, if they ain't dancing, they gotta go home. If they ain't dancing, they gotta go home. That's how you make it right here. Check it out. Velosa, ready now. Ready.
I don't know if y'all realize this or not. Look, it's a movement, bitch. I'm here, so it's definitely a big
Yep. Come in. Come over here. Get some camera shine, ladies. Hey, come on this side. Come on this side. Let's get it popping over here. The areola's in, ladies. Yeah, let's tucked in. This is where the party's at, right here. No, this is where it is. Right now, this. I just want to say before I look at you crazy, I love Jesus. I don't know what that allows me to do, and we got a lot of stars in the building right now. First and foremost, myself. Let's acknowledge that real quick before we get to questions. Shout out to my fad, the eraser on his Timbs. Hey, Puff, look, real quick. I want to ask what the people.
Hey, yo, for real, if you hit me that hard again,
listen. Okay, first of all, get your body together, work out. Hey, listen.
Wow. Trey Songz. Wow. Who's here somewhere?
I'm right here, Puff.
Oh, he's here. Yeah. Come on in. It's Trey Songz, yo. Make some noise for Trey Songz in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out to Trey in the building. Whatever. Heard you just came from the garden. Great. Yeah, it's good. Sold out show. Whatever. That was cool.
Hey, yo. We need to pass some Ciroc out over there. I see y'all over there. DJ Clue, we want to thank you for being one of our first supporters, man.
Hey, what's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party. Last train to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. Got too hectic down there. I'm not jumping the tub myself. Once everybody moves out, it's just me and the lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type of thing. Doing what I do best. Oh! Did the camera catch that? Got the camera. Got the camera off. Okay, listen, we're live here. It's still a Dirty Money Last Train to Paris release party. Yep. We had technical difficulties last time, but I'm gonna tell you something. When you with troopers, we act as troopers and we fix situations. We're up here, everybody's safe. No, this one's here. We had Trigger Trey on the scene. Honestly, second degree black belt in first aid. Right now, also my man Terrence, BT 106 Park, he's in the building. Shouts out to Terrence for a very small waistline on his pants. Listen, we're really right now. Listen, what we're doing is unbelievable. No, listen. What we're doing is unbelievable up here. No, listen, it's all love here, okay? I'm tipsy, everybody's tipsy. Get in the tub, sweetie. Be careful. If you fall, that's a lot that's gonna go down. Sit your ass in the tub. Trey, if you can't put it in the knot. If you can't, Trey, can you put it in the knot? It was quick. Fab was chilling over there. I recall, Fab. You had just got your drink. You were drinking your drink. Puff, we're doing a reenactment.
I still haven't got mine.
Dude, we're doing a reenactment. Okay, look, we're showing the people what just happened. Okay,
hold on.
Listen.
When you got that?
Trey, yours is right there, man.
I was about to be upset.
Hey, well, maybe that's enough. I'm giving an interview. I say, hey, listen, it's real big. Listen, I say it's real big. It's a movement. I hear Fab go.
No, it wasn't Fab.
It was Trey. No, Trey, you on this side. That's what fucked me up.
No, I was right here.
That's what I'm saying. You were right here.
No, maybe that's enough for your ass. No, so I was like this.
What? I heard Trey say.
Because the camera was on. I was trying to have my shit together. My sexy shit.
Okay.
So I was like.
That is how he looked. That is definitely how he looked.
Oh, shit. Her hair's burned.
I'm still giving an interview. So this is how bosses do it. I hear Fab go.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit is on fire.
I didn't register the information yet. I said, and our shit is fire. Because this is what we do. I turn around to see a full-fledged flame go out. Before anyone can act, Trey tried to. What did you try to do? Did you try to get in there, Trey?
I don't really remember.
You didn't.
I think she went.
She went under.
Baby, your part. Do your part.
She went under. It was
dip
quick.
Dip low one time so they could just see what you. Yeah. The water was deeper though.
Came up, flame was gone. At that time, I was in panic. I had asthma. It was a difficult situation.
I ran by then.
Fab was out. He was
out of here.
Trey started to sing his first single. Why he went in the full-fledged song, we don't know. Puff came up and started dancing and started saying "Last Train to Paris." It was definitely cool. We turned it into a movement. That's basically it. Can we get a shot of Terrence's pants? Watch out. Get a shot of this. Look at his pants. Let's get a shot of his pants. I've never seen anything like that. It's a very small waistline. As you can see, situations are handled. Everything's fine. Last train to Paris. Shouts out to my man Fab. Shouts out to Trey. My man Clues in the building as well. Kevin Hart, we're here. It's a movement. Go downstairs. I'll check back with you guys in a second. Yo, y'all don't understand how official the party is. I'm on the ones and twos right now. It's Dirty Money. Last train to Paris. We're about to take this bitch to the second level, okay? That's me. They get the camera on my fucking hands. I'm about to get loose on this bitch, nigga. Kevin Hart style, Dirty Money. Last train to Paris.
Yeah, we about to go crazy.
We about to fucking go crazy.
You got your Twitter album.
You ain't got it.
Tell your followers to buy the album. And we're about to go crazy. We're about to go to the VIP room upstairs. So
We're
tell
about to go
everybody
to the
to tune in.
fucking VIP upstairs. Say it with your chest, bitch. It's official. We about to turn this bitch up, nigga. Ones and twos, Kevin Hart. Last train to Paris. Feel my fingers, bitch.
And yo, Philly, I'm coming, Philly. I'll be there soon, Philly. LA, I got an out release party out there. You'll see me. We want to thank you. Come in. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even. I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like that's how. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get them early with me. Now he's the richest self in the world. And
What the did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this with me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen,
having a good time. Yo, your usher made it in the. Hey, yo.
Click here to watch the tapes Diddy has on every celebrity, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.